Welcome to another IMS Reality Help tutorial. For this video, we'll learn all about the information under the pinpoint icon. For the purpose of this video, I'm using an older Chicago database, but your program will have an up-to-date database for the MLS you required. Let's talk about pinpointing. Pinpointing is an underused goal-setting tool. Most agents, I find, don't set big enough goals for themselves. Pinpointing allows you to do that. Now, I read a lot of bios of the big money people. Warren Buffett, Richard Branson, Oprah Winfrey. I'm fascinated by what makes them tick. Now, having read those bios, the one thing they all had in common was that they all set goals along the way. If you don't set a goal, you have nothing to attain. So pinpointing is just that, a goal-setting tool which will allow you to work then in conjunction with turnover to accomplish your goals. So pinpointing has a few steps. 4 simple steps: what, where, who, and graph. So the what. Say you are normally selling properties up to $255,000, but now you want to kick it up a notch. You want to sell $355,000 to $610,000. And now you're going to tell the program, okay, I've determined what. Now the program is going to ask you, where? Where do you want to accomplish this goal? What it will bring up is a list of cities, or zip codes, or districts, or counties, and it will tell you exactly how many units sold in that price range. So say you're working in Naperville, and you're going to tell it next. Now what will show is the who. Who are you competing against to accomplish this goal? So, allowing you to then determine whether or not this is a viable market that you could jump into. In this case, we can see that almost 60% of the agents in Naperville selling this property are only selling 1 unit. 77% of the agents selling that property value, only 2 units. So I would think that's a viable jump in for any good agent. So once you've determined that yes, I can compete in Naperville to sell this type of property, I can now load it, and it's going to graph out everything I need to know about that particular market. I'll know the days on market. I'll know the average sold to ask ratio, and so on. Once I determine that yes, this is something I do want to do, I'm going to try and sell these types of homes in Naperville. The next thing you can do is click on your turnover, highest turnover streets, and now you can target your marketing so that you're selling these homes in Naperville from $355 to $611. Where are they all? Right here. Targeting your top 10 streets or your top 15 streets will certainly spark listings of homes in that value. When you click on Mist Flower Lane, you'll be able to see exactly what did sell in that price range and what it was. In this case, all detached singles, all sold in that price range. Now, if there were some condos mixed in here and some townhouses, and you say, well, you know, I really only want to sell the detached singles, you can go to your filters, go down to your type of home, and tell the program that. Exactly what you want to sell. And in this case, there's an attached single and a detached single. So we're going to enter that. Once you've determined that, you'll go back to your turnover list, and now you'll see the streets that have the highest number of homes with detached singles in this price range. You can't miss if you market to these streets. Most post offices will have what they call a postal walk map. So if you approach your post office and get your postal walk map for Naperville, you'll be able to see how many homes are on Mistflower Lane, how many homes are on Grassmere Road, and when you tally them up, you'll know exactly how many pieces of information, flyers, postcards, business cards, whatever you're going to market with, that you will need to canvass the busiest streets to sell the properties you want to sell. So pinpointing sets goals, turnover helps you accomplish them. When you're finished, clear your search, click on your reality logo, and you're back at the beginning of your program.